Vivien Saunders, a celebrated golf legend, finds herself embroiled in a bitter dispute with neighbors over land boundaries adjacent to her golf course. The conflict arises from unclear property lines, with both parties claiming rights to the contested area. Vivien, determined to protect her investment, gathers survey maps and legal documents. The tension escalates as verbal arguments become frequent, setting the stage for a prolonged legal battle. This marks the beginning of a 7-year struggle that would test her resilience and resources. Vivien Saunders takes the first formal step in her legal battle by filing a complaint to protect her property rights. Her legal team prepares a detailed case, highlighting historical land use and survey data. The neighbors counter with their own claims, leading to a complex legal standoff. Vivien's decision to escalate the matter to court reflects her commitment to resolving the dispute, despite the potential costs and time involved. This move marks the transition from personal conflict to a formal legal process. A legal dispute between Vivien Saunders and her neighbors captures media attention, with headlines in the Scottish Sun and other outlets. Reporters flock to the courthouse, eager to cover the high-profile case. The publicity amplifies the pressure on both parties as public opinion begins to sway. Vivien, accustomed to the spotlight for her golf achievements, now faces scrutiny over her legal battle. The media frenzy adds a new layer of complexity to the already contentious situation. The first major court hearing unfolds, with both sides presenting their arguments. Vivien's legal team emphasizes her long-standing use of the land for golf course operations, while the neighbors' lawyers challenge her claims. The judge scrutinizes survey maps and testimonies, setting a precedent for the case's trajectory. The courtroom atmosphere is tense, with spectators and media observing every detail. This hearing marks a critical juncture in the legal battle, revealing the strengths and weaknesses of each side's position. The legal dispute divides the local community, with some supporting Vivien Saunders and others siding with her neighbors. Town hall meetings become heated as residents voice their opinions. Protest signs appear, reflecting the polarized views. The conflict spills beyond the courtroom, affecting social dynamics in the area. Vivien, once a unifying figure in golf, now finds herself at the center of a community rift. This division underscores the broader impact of the legal battle. The prolonged legal battle begins to take a financial toll on Vivien Saunders. Legal fees pile up, and the uncertainty of the outcome strains her resources. She reviews stacks of bills and legal documents, weighing the costs against her determination to see the case through. The financial burden adds to the emotional stress as the dispute drags on. This scene highlights the personal sacrifices involved in her fight for justice. Dissatisfied with the initial court rulings, both parties escalate the case to a higher court. Vivien's legal team prepares new arguments, hoping to overturn the decision. The appellate process introduces fresh challenges as the stakes grow higher. The legal teams exchange sharp rebuttals and the courtroom drama intensifies. This phase of the battle underscores the unpredictability and complexity of the legal system. After years of legal battles, Vivien Saunders reflects on the emotional toll of the dispute. She gazes at old photos of her golf achievements, contrasting her past glory with the present struggle. The weight of the conflict is evident in her weary expression, yet her determination remains unshaken. This introspective moment humanizes her journey, revealing the personal cost of her fight for justice. The court delivers its final ruling, granting Vivien Saunders a partial victory but leaving some issues unresolved. The judge's verdict is met with mixed reactions: relief from Vivien's supporters and disappointment from her opponents. The legal battle, though concluded, leaves lingering tensions. The ruling sets a precedent for similar disputes, highlighting the complexities of property and sports law. This moment marks the climax of the 7-year saga. With the legal battle behind her, Vivien Saunders returns to the golf course, but the case leaves a lasting legacy. Reporters interview her about the implications for sports law and land disputes. Though the conflict has ended, its impact resonates in legal circles and the community. Vivien's resilience throughout the ordeal inspires others facing similar challenges. This final scene captures her journey from conflict to resolution and the enduring lessons of her struggle.